Y'all, it's kind of hard to believe, but the 2024 Summer Olympic Games are over just that fast. And I got a chance to talk with you about the athleticism of one Sha'Carri Richardson, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you about the other side that I absolutely adore, which is one of my favorite fashion brand collaboration, Jacquemus and Nike. Come with me down this rabbit hole and I'll explain. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome back and thanks for joining me. I'm not gonna keep you long, but I wanted to share with you a little bit of a story time that is connected to, of course, branding and marketing. What else? Jacquemus and the time I went down a Nike app rabbit hole. I wasn't gonna talk about it because frankly, I haven't had the time to talk about it, but the time was made for me. So y'all, I love the Nike app. There are times and seasons where I love the app too much and I have to stay far away from it. So when it came to the 2024 Summer Olympic Games, the content on the app found me, and that's how I ended up with this jacket and one of the cutest tops that I've ever seen. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and where my top? Where is it? But anyway, I digress. So this all started off innocently enough. To kick off the 2024 Paris Summer Games, Beyonce wore a couple of patriotic looks to make Team USA and her fandom beehive them proud, and she shared those looks on Instagram. In one of the IG looks, she wore this sheer crop Jacquemus top that had the straps tied around her stomach. All the girlies love this top. And she wore a high-waisted white mini skirt with a red and blue striped waistline. It was giving tennis core with Ralph Lauren's Team USA closing ceremony jacket. It was the purse though, y'all, that started this mess, because Bey carried Jacquemus's denim Le Petit Bambimou bag. Now I hope I pronounced that correctly. My French, I think that's right. And then she had the nerve to put the purse on the floor in one of the accompanying photos, almost as if to say, yes, it's on the floor and I'm still rich, ho. So I don't know if y'all know this, but in African American and African tradition, you're not supposed to put your purse on the floor. Why? This whole wives' tale that if you put your purse on the floor, money is not going to come to you. Her having that purse on the floor is a flex. Y'all don't know. If you know, you know. It was almost as if she was saying, yes, my is on the floor and I am still rich. Anyway, it would be a day or two later that I was pulled into Jacquemus's Olympic campaign, which is simply brilliant, you all. It is brilliant and whimsical. A series of short films on its IG, and these showcased a playful and artistic take on iconic sporting moments. These videos were shot in the picturesque countryside of Paris using an iPhone camera. We won't fault them for that. And they highlighted the brand's creativity and unique style. Here are a few of my favorites.
Only 2 minutes left on the clock. It's been a close competition, but we have a clear winner. Can you hear that? That's the sound of victory.
Okay, so y'all, well, this all reminded me of the glimpse of the purse that I saw Bey with. And I know that Airbnb, LVMH, Omega, Air France, they're all sponsors. But I hadn't heard anything about Jacquemus being a sponsor at all, which led me to believe that they were peripheral. So that is when a brand is orbiting around a moment to elevate their presence. I wanted to be sure, and so I Googled Jacquemus and the Olympics, and I saw the Instagram post. And then, my friends, I was led to Nike. So the Olympic themed gear that Nike put out is simply gorgeous. The Olympic gear that I've seen, period, it was just gorgeous. You had Skims, you had J. Crew, you had Kith, of course you had Loren, and then there was Nike and Jacquemus. This is the third installation of an ongoing partnership between the heritage American athletic brand and the cult favorite French fashion house. And it offered a 10-piece collection full of sportswear, sneakers, accessories, with both American and French references throughout. There was this color palette that is inspired by the colors of both countries. So that red, white, and blue was featured in sporty separates, Le swoosh bags, which already are iconic, and there was a reimagined Air Max 1. Everything was so good, y'all. I'm gonna insert some shots here, but it didn't end there. Folks, it did not end there, friends, because I was pulled into this amazing brand journey courtesy of the Nike app. And I will say this, I really enjoy the experience of the Nike app. I have for a long time. What they did for the Olympics, it was simply gorgeous. It featured Sha'Carri Richardson right as you entered the app. This is before she ran the 100, y'all. And inside, there were stories of hundreds of athletes. And in some of the sub-journeys, that is when you click in and then click again, there were these mini films. Take a look.
Wow. I could literally spend all day in here. Look how beautiful this is. Yes. Yes, come on, queen. You know that's right. Mm-hmm. You know that's right. Let's watch this film.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I'm single-minded. I'm deceptive. I'm obsessive. I'm selfish. Does that make me a bad person? Am I a bad person? Am I? I have no empathy. I don't respect you. I'm never satisfied. I have an obsession with power. I'm irrational. I have zero remorse. I have no sense of compassion. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal. You think I'm a bad person? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Am I? I think I'm better than everyone else. I want to take what's yours and never give it back. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Am I a bad person? Tell me. Am I? Does that make me a bad person? Tell me, does it?
Okay. I have thoughts, of course.
These were so good. And that major featurette I really like, because you'll notice that even though the clips, some of them were on loop, the audio gave each frame a new meaning and more power. It was beautifully done, masterfully done. And that, y'all, is how marketing convinced me, twisted my arm to get this jacket. I just simply love it. It's giving Bridgerton. Even though I don't watch Bridgerton, don't judge me. It's giving athleticism. You'll see here there is this beautiful strap that comes down the side. They call it a jacket, but it's more like a top. It has this gathering on these sleeves that's giving like this balloon effect. I love the mix of ease and glam. That's me. So I just had to have it. This comes in 3 colors. This graphite that I have, a beautiful red, and then an amazing white. It is absolutely incredible. It's like nothing I have ever seen. It's fire, y'all. It's just beautiful. I'll insert a clip as well. Fabulous and very fine. But I had to get it because the brand story, just the story and that trail, it was absolutely amazing. It is a timeless piece. I will have it forever. It is iconic. And the story that led me to it, at least for me, as a marketing person that loves this stuff and loves to salute my colleagues who do good work, even if I don't know them, I have to give you props. If there's something that you've done and it's just amazing, I want other people to know I've always been that, y'all, is how I got this jacket, and I don't regret it. All right, y'all, so it doesn't end there. Sha'Carri, why they did her dirty? Why did they change the tile into a mosaic of photos? They funny style. It turns out that Nike put out a whole suite of outfits. Each member of Team USA, they received a Nike athletic bag for the games. The swag included 50 pieces of apparel, footwear, and accessories intended to keep the athletes comfortable and stylish while they were moving around the village. I don't know if this jacket was included in the bag, but if it was, that's boss. That's major. For footwear, they gave them the Nike Air Max Dn, the Nike Pegasus, and then the Nike Calm Slides. And all of these had a palette which they describe as ostrich. I don't know why they say that, because when I saw it, I thought it looked like leopard. You take a look and you let me know what you think, but it looked like leopard to me, but whatever. They look fantastic though. The sneakers are sickening. They're sickening. I'm not going back to the app. I can't do it. Anyway, they came a long way from that pre-game launch of the men's and women's uniforms, which were styled on the mannequins. I don't know if y'all remember this, but it sparked prompt backlash because there were these skimpy, high-cut leotards, and the men's options showed a tank top and spandex shorts. And a number of people, athletes included, they spoke out in response to vocalize their discontent with the uniforms. Following that, Nike's chief innovation officer said in a statement that, quote, Nike designed the Paris 2024 track and field kit to offer athletes a range of silhouettes tailored for various sports disciplines, body types, and sizes, prioritizing performance and maximum breathability. Okay, girl. As well, y'all, Nike had a whole damn house at the games. Take a look.
Whether it's LeBron James going for a gold medal or nearly 1,000 others sponsored by Nike, this is a place for them to come de-stress away from the Olympic Village.
It's a holistic approach for athletes at this year's Nike House. Olympians can use the space to hang out with family, get a haircut or their nails done, and create AI-generated custom T-shirts, all while wearing the company's newest heat and compression pre-recovery and recovery technology.
We're sitting in a room that has a lot of new technology. Yeah. How are the athletes embracing it?
You know, their input has been all along the way, but for them to actually see it in this moment and to be able to use it, it's been awe-inspiring.
Tanya Vistak is Vice President of Global Sports Marketing at a time when competition in the athletic apparel space is fierce. Late last year, Nike announced $2 billion in global cuts over the next 3 years. The company sees the Olympics as an opportunity to maximize sponsorships and advertising.
Word on the street is that Nike needs a win, y'all. Here's a quote. The Paris Olympics offers us a pinnacle moment to communicate our vision of sport to the world. This is led by breakthrough innovation and announced by a brand campaign that you won't be able to miss. the CEO said in June. Also in June, Nike reported a 2% decline in fiscal fourth quarter revenue through May 31st, totaling $12.6 billion, with Nike direct revenues falling 8% to $5.1 billion. For the year, revenues increased by 1% to $51.4 billion, up from $51.2 billion in fiscal year 2023. Y'all, this figure came about primarily due to large budget cuts, which included a 2% reduction in jobs affecting approximately 1,600 employees. More on companies cutting folks later. As well, Nike has overhauled its entire marketing division as it tries to revive sluggish sales and regain creative edge that it has defined for so long. You know, I had to come through with the stats, facts, and figures. I mean, she doesn't only, give looks, she's also giving, brains as well. This is the stuff that I love. This is the sauce, as I always say. Maybe I'll offer some brand lift. Maybe I'll offer, a positive fourth quarter report for Nike. I did my job. I contributed. I did my part. If I can find some of these pieces, if they are still available, I will share them. This is not sponsored yet by Nike or by Jacquemus. I just love them. And as y'all know, I love branding and marketing. That's what I do. That's it. I promised I would not be here for long, and I like to keep my word. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Just do it. I couldn't help myself. More soon. And until next time, you're capable of big things.